Good morning, everybody. Top of the fucking morning. Peace to everybody that's on the join in and that's about to join in. Everybody, please hit the motherfucking like button. Good morning, Vietnam. Hit the like button on the way in. We're going to talk about this word vicariously, and it's been happening in the sport of boxing. Uh, Peace to the MBBC and Two Hands and everyone out there. Peace to Johnny. My boy Johnny, the Fight Palace. Peace to Punch Junk Boxing. Peace to 10 Players, the Boxing Librarian, Ross Clyde 222, the Red Glove Militant. Shit, man. Actual Facts Boxing. I mean, it goes on and on, man. Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody, man. You know, something happened the other day on Mr. Two Hands live, and I happened to be there, front and center, and we're going to talk about it. uh People that I know that are my boys, because I fucks with Johnny and I fucks with Two Hands. Now, I just want to get one thing straight. I'm not in the middle of this shit at all. But at the same time, I'm in the middle of it because both of these motherfuckers are my motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Both of these motherfuckers are my motherfuckers. I got respect for Johnny and I got respect for motherfucking Two Hands. Mr. Two Hands. What's up, Major? It's my brother. What's going on, baby? No doubt, man. I'm glad you're here. So, like I usually do, let me throw on the Master Jedi robe and let me sort this out so that way we can go back to normal and I can bring a little bit more understanding within the community with me actually being there. Now, you had me, Mr. Two Hands, H Money, and another individual I can't really think of right now. I'm very sorry. We were up there. We were listening in on in. First it was just a regular ass live. Then all of a sudden we had Tiafimo, his father, Lopez Sr. get on. Now, Lopez Sr. got on, and the reason why he got on was because we were speaking, and like we always do throughout this community, which are the truth tellers. The truth tellers are always going to talk what we know. So here we go, speaking on what Tiafimo should be doing on how, just giving our boxing opinion. Mind you, keyword there, opinion, right? Opinion. So we're just giving our boxing opinion, and all of a sudden, Tiafimo's father gets on. He calls everybody on the panel casual. Called this racist, called this everything. Now, of course, if you guys don't believe me, go to Mr. Two Hands Live, go check it out on his channel, and you will see. Now, of course, I cannot blame not even one flake of a percent. I cannot blame Mr. Two Hands for coming out and defending his channel, defending us on the panel. Oh, bars. You know what I'm saying? Defending the channel, defending his channel, defending us on the panel and defending us fight fans with our opinions as to what fighters should be doing. I mean, we do pay for these motherfuckers. You know, we watch them to perform, so we have a right. So Teofimo's dad didn't like it, and you know that I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I was there. I was right on the panel. So as he did that, Two Hands is trying to let him know, and all of a sudden he got humbled. And all of a sudden, he said, "I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to the haters." Okay, so see, this is the thing here. This is the difference between having an education and having street smarts. There's nothing wrong with having street smarts, but street smarts do not teach you common sense as to having common sense within a conversation. So hold a fucking conversation, right? Right? It's state and retort, right? State and retort. What's up, 480? What's going on, brother? So, what's up, Red Glove? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Good morning. So, as he comes out and calls us racist and calls us haters, and then after that, when he was humbled, I'm not talking to y'all. I feel that it was full of shit. Now, I don't care if people want to say that we were jumping him. We were not jumping him. If you pay close attention, and the reason why I have to say something is because I was on that panel. And when we were on the panel, our mics were muted when Bill Haney, his father, right? I mean, Bill Haney got on and started kicking it with Senior, T.O. Senior, right? with Lopez Sr. And it was only them two. How is it that them two were only talking? And we're going to get into that a little more because exposure was done. And the only back and forth and arguing that was going on in the stream was when we was trying to get Lopez Sr. to fucking respect us. So I came out with a question, right? I had to simmer down the crowd and ask him, can I ask a question? No doubt. I asked him, can you handle constructive criticism? He couldn't answer that. He tried to say yeah, but he stopped himself in mid-track. Go check it out. So comes yesterday on Mr. Boo Man, Peace to Boo Man, you know what I'm saying? On his live, we were on there. And I brought up the fact that Lopez Sr., what I'm about to say, I'm not taking anything away from you. Yes, you are the manager of the year. You're not like God at all, but you are manager of the year. Because that's another thing you said. Oh, I'm close to God. That's blasphemy. Number one. Number two, you're not close to God. And there's a reason why you got that belt. You only did a third of the job. So let's get that shit straight. All right. What I'm about to say, if you want to catch offense to it, you can go ahead. But you look, the word vicariously. You are living vicariously through your son, and that's fucked up. Now let me break down, because a lot of motherfuckers don't know exactly what vicariously means. So let me break it down to you. All right, vicariously means like in a way that's experienced in the imagination through the actions of another person. Now this has been going on in boxing. It's been going on in boxing. Oh yes, it has. You don't really have to be a father in order to live through someone vicariously. Well, I mean, Rocky V taught us everything about Rocky totally ignoring his son, passing on something that he should have been passing on to his son, but passed it on to Tommy Gunn because he was living vicariously through Tommy Gunn. Roy Jones Jr. got rid of his father because he found out it wasn't going to work because you're living through me vicariously. You didn't see that in Tito Trinidad and his father. You got Lopez Sr. saying to Bill Haney, which is Haney Sr., right, as they were talking and them alone, yo, they got to offer me the money. Oh, you got to fight me. How come you're... First of all, I know that's your son. I know that's your son. But you are not fighting. You are just his trainer. And yes, you do add on to him. Yes, you do. But now all that shit, those words, those key words, when you are a trainer or you're helping someone and you don't bring down any statements as to like straight up coming out and saying, you know, me and this person work as a cohesive unit and we are victorious. But even then, you are not in that ring. You are not in that ring. I'm not saying your job is not important, but you are not doing the physical action in order to become, right? So you have to understand that you living vicariously through your son like this is exactly what's destroying your son in the inside. Before this Lomachenko fight, a couple of days, if I'm not mistaken, a week before the fight, shit came out. He was very emotional. A lot of motherfuckers thought that was going to be a distraction. He was very emotional, very fucked up. You could actually see Tio wanting to hug his father when he presented him with that belt. And his father hardly didn't really want to hug him back. He was like, yeah, all right. I can understand tough love. But now when you do this and you get on other people's platforms, Senior, and you start with, oh, you got to offer me the money. Oh, I'm close to God. You are not your son. It is your son that's fighting. You know how fucked up you sound? And I don't care if motherfuckers get mad. You can say my name. I don't care if motherfuckers don't believe this, but you have to see this. if you guys can come to grips that a week before the Loma fight, the Lomachenko fight, we saw Tio sitting there crying because he couldn't get his father's attention the way he wanted to. The only way he could get is through fighting. Let me tell you something. I gotta say, and I'm gonna go out on a limb. He's using his son, dog. The reason why he's fucking successful is because of his son. Yeah, he did the work, he did what, but at the same time now, you are harming your son. You don't think that's gonna catch up? You don't think that that's gonna be a mental issue where it's just gonna eat at him? You don't think that in the future your son is gonna get sick of your shit, that he's gonna tell you, I can't fuck with you no more, man? Because that's what it's gonna barrel down to. Family first. Family will always be family under any fucking roof. You could even be in the street homeless and you're still family. You got to offer me this. You got to offer me that. Same thing's going on with Danny Garcia's father, Angel. Most of these motherfuckers are living vicariously through their fucking children. And that's fucked up. That's some bullshit on how these guys are out here trying to make it seem like, oh, my son this, but instead of saying my son this all of the time, you say it sometimes. And it's mostly you, me, I'm. It got nothing to do with you like that, bro. And I'm surprised that Tio ain't telling his father, yo, dad, not for nothing, but you taking all the credit. You got to chill with that. Now, let's get down to the real nitty gritty. Because, like I said, I was there, front and center. How is it that Lopez Sr. can say after it was exposed yesterday that Devin Haney doesn't want the fight? When he was asked about the 2.4 mil, if I'm not mistaken, it was so bad for Lopez Sr., man. And like I said, I'm disappointed. I expected him to come back. One reason why I say come back is because Bill Haney, right? Haney Sr. had said, you're going to try to find the way out of this conversation. Watch. And there I was waiting. And for a minute, they were basically going back and forth. Lopez Sr. and Haney Sr. But then Lopez Sr. once asked about that money, and it got a little too tight for him. And once Bill Haney got his whole hand up his ass, what does he do? Oh, I got to charge my phone. I'll be right back. Never came back. Who was faced with the fan backlash and questions? Bill Haney. I can't go around and say, fuck Devin Haney. I can't go around and say, fuck Bill Haney. I can't. You know why? Because I was there firsthand on a panel where everybody was asked. If anything, motherfuckers were jumping Bill Haney. Lopez Sr. was not there for the fire. My niggas can have favoritism on whatever manager, fighter, team you want. I don't care. But you have to tell the truth here. Nobody jumped Senior. And I'm not caping. I'm telling the truth. I was on the fucking panel. And also saying that people jumped him is like saying, because I was on the panel, that I jumped him. And I didn't do it. Nobody could say, I'm not talking to you. Yes, you are, because I was on there. So let's get this straight now. You got a manager that motherfuckers are caping for that's supposed to be the trainer of the fucking year, whatever, trainer, manager, whatever the fuck he is, that ducked the whole conversation, did not deliver anything to you fight fans. Not one question answered, nothing. Just a lot of eluding, a lot of ducking. So how is it that Lopez Sr. gets an S on his chest, y'all put an S on your chest and a K on, and he gets coverage as to people were jumping him, but when people see the live, no, it's not. It's just two hands in him While other people trying to say something, and most of these people are like, "Yo, let them two talk. Let them two talk." If you listen to that, nobody jumped Lopez Senior. Nobody. I was there. I only asked one question: can you handle constructive criticism, my man? Because you called me a casual. Oh, but I'm not talking to y'all on the panel. So why the fuck did you get up on here to say something? Because your first complaint was you saying shit about us. I think people got in emotionally. I think people are speaking emotionally, and that shit should stop. Niggas know how I am. I rock with you if you stand on the right side. If you're right. The way Lopez Sr. got up on there and try to disrespect Two Hands and everybody else, including myself on the panel, calling us racist and casual because we wouldn't kiss his son's ass, who is still yet to be proven undisputed. It comes to a point now. Hold on. This man got up there and tried to diss her because they wouldn't bow down, they wouldn't bend the knee, because they weren't saying what he wanted to hear. Meanwhile, we were up there saying, "Yo, but I'm sorry, but your son, he fought a good Lomachenko." But at the same time, you can't go around saying Devin Haney's garbage, Devin Haney's trash, and then you're gonna bounce when his father gets on. When he asks you the tough question, telling us you're gonna come back, you have five fans waiting, and you never came back. You lost lots of points for that. I can't even consider anything you say tough talk anymore. All that shit is air. And people that are caping for this dude need to just look at things like, nah, I can't go for that. Imagine that was your panel. Imagine that was him, and you're just telling honest truth. You could imagine you're a fan. And what's funny is that reason why he got humbled, Two Hands told him, "Bro, most of my content is me defending your son. Is me and now you're gonna come out like this because I ain't say it not once, because this time your son is really faking the funk." Exactly. "Oh no, I'm not talking to you all those." So then why the fuck did you come up on here then and started calling us y'all casual? Y'all up there are casual. You alone, verbatim. This is how you kill niggas. What's up, Giuseppe? What's going on, brother? This is how you slay motherfuckers, verbatim, son. The sort of verbatim. You said in the motherfucking chat, we're all casuals. We don't know shit about boxing. And we're racist. We gave you the link. You got up there. You even said it when you started talking. But when Two Hands and I humbled you with my one question and him letting you know that you ain't supposed to be up there trying to disrespect niggas after he done putting all the work for your son here in these YTBC streets, now all of a sudden, you wasn't talking to us. And you never came back on that. That's what really, this is what's really, 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 and let me tell you something. We're all 4 viewers. I don't mind as this, because my material is the type that catches traction as it lingers. When people listen to this and they go back and they see that on Two Hands, they're gonna be like, "Wow, Lopez Senior is a fake." I'm not calling you a fake. I'm saying people are gonna call you one because you were supposed to stand there defending. See, how is it that Bill Haney played his position as his trainer, as his father, and stood there talking to you about why won't you fight us? But people want to cape for a dude that said my phone charges, I'll be right back. I can't do that. I'm sorry. That's some fake shit. That's some fake shit. There's nothing to end friendships over. Ain't nothing to fight over. That's some fake shit. Y'all better check your character. Y'all really got to take a look at this like, maybe it is T.O. now that's fucking. Why wouldn't you give Loma a rematch? And I'm not a Loma fanboy. Why is it that people are being called Loma fanboys when you bring up a rematch, which is rightfully deserved? If you like the first one, imagine what the second one's going to be like. You know why? Because people want to give passes. And like my brother May says, vicariously, in this case, sounds like straight up unfair protection onto someone else. Projection, should I say. That's exactly what that is. You know what I mean? My man Giuseppe said, "Jedi, I got a question. Why do you think boxing fans are so toxic? Like, what the fuck is going on? There is only a handful of channels that you can have free conversations with." Exactly. Exactly. But you know what it is? When you have toxic people on the panel that were trolls, and then they ask for forgiveness. This is one of the problems, Giuseppe. and then they ask for forgiveness, and then they go and they troll your ass again, right? Or they try again. They start shit again, right? They start fucking acting crazy again. They come onto your channel, they disrespect you again. And this keeps happening. Then people you rock with got those guys up there, and you trying to let them know, yo, they gonna fucking panel up. They don't want to listen. And then they're going through the same thing. And it's like a fucking cancer. It just continues to spread down the wide, right? So this is why I don't have people that used to troll me that ask for forgiveness. This is why I end shit. The moment you fuck up on me, this is why I don't have this problem on this channel. And what's funny is that it's the problem channels, and I'm not disrespecting anybody that's cool with me that got trolls going to their channel and you be the cursing and all that. That's y'all. But I'm just pointing out a difference here. People scream that they want to know the truth and really speak boxing. Look how many viewers I have right now at this time. Go to anybody else that has disruptive lives and shit. Everybody and their mothers over there. But yet the same motherfucking hypocrites are yelling, I want a clean boxing show. And me and Red Gloves, Ross Cloud, we try to give it to them. And what happens? This is what I mean. This is why I rather it like this. And I rather the interest catch traction in what I say. And it does. It does. Over time. That's why people wake up. People wake up. And people got to start waking up that it is Team Lopez that's faking the funk, son. I was there. What would you call a fucking trainer, a father of a fighter that he's training, his son? The father is on there talking to the other guy that's saying that he and his son are trash. The dude told him, you're going to try to find a way out of this conversation. Then all of a sudden, it's like, but these are the same motherfuckers that are in the disruptive lives and enjoying themselves and think they're talking about boxing, that they try to come here or anybody else that's kicking boxing, right? And you want to tell us what's going on? No, because y'all don't know what's going on. Then when y'all sound stupid, y'all want to start calling us out our race, out our name. So what I'm saying, exactly, Red, cheap thrills over substance. That's exactly why. I've seen this shit come and go. I've seen motherfuckers come and go. I've seen a lot of motherfuckers come and go over this shit, as well as vanity. Oh, let a nigga trend, or let a nigga get the YTBC spotlight on him, where everybody's going to his channel. Niggas don't know how to handle that. They start talking shit. They start putting niggas that used to be cool down. They see like 100 people on their stream. They start getting crazy with niggas. All of a sudden, they forgot who you are. They're the tough guy. They're the show off. They're Mr. Dynamite, right? All of a sudden. So it's like, I always will be substance. Because when I deliver the substance, you get your thrill. And it won't be cheap. Same goes for Red. Same goes for everybody that does this like this. Now, back to this vicariously. This word vicariously. People have to understand that Lopez Sr. is living vicariously through his son. When he comes out and doesn't mention we, us, words in cohesiveness, he doesn't. He continues to say, you got to fight me. You got to come to me. Whoa. I mean, come on, fight fans. Let's be honest. Does this not sound like a man who's living vicariously through his son? And I'm not trying to shake it because he is trainer of the year, only of that year. His son has that. They've done what they're supposed to do and what they've done, and congratulations to them. But really, it has nothing to do with Tio. It has to do with his father. Am I being honest here? Don't you think if you take a step back, if people would stop being fans for a moment and stop giving motherfuckers passes and see exactly what I'm saying here? I am the most unbiased nigga on here. I like me Tio. But now his father's becoming a problem. My man Giuseppe says, I like Tio, but honestly, I feel like he's going to move up before all these guys. He's huge for 35, so honestly, I don't think he will fight Haney or Tank. Tank will never move up to 130 to 135. Exactly. He also says he's the new version of Danny Garcia's dad. Exactly. Thank you, Giuseppe. Thank you. You know, when he said, I'm close to God, we all laughed at him. We weren't laughing with him. We were laughing at him. Bro, you only won that 1 year, dog. When you at Freddie Roach's stage, bro, when you're at Angelo Dundee's and others, then you can say that. You're just a stepping stone in the sport right now, you and your son. So much that Haney's garbage, but you ran. You ran. And I don't care who doesn't like what I'm saying. It's not me that you're not supposed to like. It's the fucking truth. I could run it back right now. A whole extra hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes waiting for this nigga. While Bill Haney Sr. is taking questions and taking the backlash from the fight fans. At the end, people like myself had a change of mind about the Haneys now. See, when you look through two perspectives instead of one, you create a third one, which is your own. Then you start judging, and you're like, wait a minute. That's what happened to me and a whole bunch of motherfuckers yesterday. Bill Haney Sr. didn't red pill us. Neither did Lopez. The situation did. The situation did. This is why a lot of motherfuckers hate me. Because it's the truth. The situation that was at hand unfolding before me showed me exactly who don't want the fight. Actions speak louder than words. All this talk about Arum and Crawford don't want this guy and people are unhappy with Arum. If that's so fucking true, why last year everybody went crazy at Top Rank and re-signed their fucking contracts? Really? I think it's common sense to say to yourself, if one is not happy, one will not sign. Everybody that was signed to Arum signed again. It's just that y'all just want to put your motherfuckers in a spotlight so bad, so bad, that you want your man to look like the man that's actually the man that you're hating. This shit happens with Wilder and Joshua. Wilder and his fans are screaming that he's fighting like Joshua, and but he's not. He was fighting nowhere near Joshua. So this is what's happening here. Danny Garcia, listening to his dad, fucked up. His career is fucked up. He fucked his career up. Those losses are because of his father, Angel. Those losses are because his father lied to him. Because his father took control of negotiations and shit that he was supposed to be doing. Danny Garcia would have been a much better, tougher fucking made for the sport fighter had he fought under Matchroom or anybody else except PBC. Know what I'm saying? Red Glove says they both talk real reckless. He called all them racist casual haters. Angel does shit like that. He just looks coked up when he does it. Yeah, yep. That's true. He does. He actually does. He actually does. Now, let me talk about the extremism that's going on here with these fucking guys. Even guys that upload as well. You know what I'm saying? Two Hands was not wrong. And if Senior did get jumped as to what my man Johnny Boy is saying, Johnny Boy, ask yourself this question. When you're in the chat and you have a status like he does, and you acknowledge, but in the wrong fucking way, that people are criticizing your son, and you can't take and you go now and you start calling everybody out in the chat that are on the panel because we're giving constructive criticism by calling us racist, casuals. We don't know shit about boxing. We pass him the link, he gets on, and people start letting him know. Because we didn't bend the knee, because we didn't say exactly what he wanted to hear about his son. My man, If he got jumped for saying that verbally, what do you expect? That's just like Bill Haney coming on your shit, talking shit to you, and all you're doing is giving the honest opinion, your honest boxing opinion. This is the problem here, guys. The fucking fandom. If motherfuckers cannot upload unbiasedly, you shouldn't be uploading. Unless you're gonna name your fucking channel the person you're admiring so hard, unless you're gonna name that channel under their name, like the Teofimo Club fan page or some shit. Same thing with the Loma niggas. You can't say not one thing honest about Loma in an opinion without these motherfuckers calling you a racist. You don't know shit about boxing. So it's gonna continue. So if it continues and you're gonna use that with the so-called responsibility, understand that when you talk reckless to a panel, and all we're doing is giving good opinions, and you get up on the panel, of course you're gonna get an earful. Of course you're gonna get an earful. You don't call us racist when we're not. All we're doing is, see, so who started with who first? See, it's the fandom that gives these motherfuckers ignorance, that blinds them, that don't let them see the truth. Am I lying, guys? From what you saw and from what I'm saying, somebody's in the fucking chat talking shit, reckless to the panel. We give him the link to come up. Did we jump him? He's the first one that started with each and every individual on that panel, including myself. The thing was that I only asked him one question and humbled his ass. Can you handle constructive criticism, my man? I'm saying though, you guys are saying nobody said your son ain't good. Nobody said we don't believe in your son. Nobody said anything like that. He's the one that dropped his fucking cherry on the floor, and he got all stepped on. And all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy, Two Hands the bad guy, and everybody else that was on that panel because he talked shit about us first because we were just giving a boxing opinion because he decided to come into somebody else's boxing program and act like he even said it. I'm God. I'm close to God. No, you're not. You only won Manager of the Year 1 year. Do it this year, do it the next year, and the following year, then we'll talk. Because like I said, the consensus of motherfuckers looking at great is very, very, the standards are very low. Y'all niggas set a real, real low bar, son. And y'all don't limbo under it. At least the physicality of y'all trying to limbo. No, y'all niggas step over it. Y'all cheat. Fuck you niggas. And I love my niggas here that are uploading. I do. You know what I mean? But how is it that if you are one that does the method of calling other uploaders out for their shit, how is it you don't expect that shit to come back on your lap? But the thing is that nobody called no one out here. Somebody got upset. Nobody disrespected Lopez Sr. Lopez Sr. disrespected everybody that was up there. What up, Mr. Doc? You know what I'm saying? We all got respect for Team Tio. But the problem here is Team Tio doesn't have respect for anyone who's a boxing videographer slash journalist slash content creator. The moment you speak the honest truth. You got to be real full of shit. And I don't care how he takes this, Lopez Sr. I don't care how you take this, bro. We're both men. I'm 47. I'm probably your age, right? My dude, you got to be real full of shit to walk around and say you're close to God. I know you're riding a high cloud, but my dude, if you don't start grounding yourself, someone else will. And the reality, when it hits, when you fall down, it ain't going to be pretty, son. Look at Andrew Garcia right now. It ain't going to be pretty, son. Because now here's why I say he has still yet to prove that he's undisputed. Where are all the guys that you're saying, Lopez Sr., that are garbage? If they're so garbage, then why aren't you disposing the garbage? Why aren't you cleaning up boxing? Because you're saying that you guys are this new super team that's supposed to be doing all this and that. Why haven't you guys done this? Why are you doing the same antics and tactics that the guys that you saying don't want to fight you, but yet it's showing all over, is written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. That you all of a sudden are doing the same thing they're doing. When he asked you about what happened to the 2.4 mil, oh, my battery's going. I swear to y'all, bro. And I don't like swearing like this. But y'all don't believe what I'm saying? If I sound like just a hater, go to Mr. Two Hand Reaper Gang Radio, Mr. Two Hand Touch. Go to that live, and you will see what I'm saying. This nigga said his battery was dying out. He was going to charge it and come back. All he had to do was plug the charger in and keep the live going. He didn't. But this was prior to Bill Sr. predicting that he was going to try to find his way out of that conversation. And you guys mean to tell me that you guys are going to get all upset with real people? With real people. If people say that they fuck with each other, you don't get mad over fucking superstar niggas like that, Lopez Sr. Lopez Sr. might go on your lives, might go on a couple of fucking lives, but he'll only do that if you're bending the knee. Those that favor him. Johnny, my man, this ain't a direct to you, but check this out. Say one criticism about Teofimo while he's there, while he's on there, or on one of your programs. Go ahead. Say that. Say Teo fucked up. Be honest like you say that you are, which I have seen you be. Watch that motherfucker flip on you, dog. This is why we should not flip on each other as fucking uploaders, because we are supposed to be that barrier where it's reality and fantasy, right? We separate that. We're that bar right there. How is it that motherfuckers are stepping over and going over the fantasy and caper for these niggas that were absolutely wrong? So, in other words, Johnny, you're saying that, because I don't know, I know you're saying you weren't talking to me on the panel, and you weren't talking to me, but you're talking to everybody else on the panel, but you can't be biased like that. Obviously, you are talking to me. I was on that panel. He did say something to me. I did say something to him. He came up short on a humbled question. So you basically aired everybody out for no fucking reason. I'm sure that you and Two Hands will squash that shit. But me, I'm a little unsettled about it. What's up, lad? I'm a little troubled about it because the unity was so strong back then that even when we didn't like 78, when Billy Ho Saunders came out and attacked him because of his journalism and what he said, honestly, the whole YTBC went to bat for 78. And this was before 78 became that LDBC shit. And we still didn't like it, but we said, because you know why? There's a code on here. We don't go against each other because we find some type of favoritism. Or no, everybody that saw that live saw. Since you talking shit inside of the fucking chat about everybody on there, when you got up on there, when we passed you the link, what do Teofimo fans and Lopez Senior fans expect? What did you expect? We gave him the link to talk to the nigga. He want to call us racist. We don't know shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, that's kind of fucked up. So Two Hands was right, defending his channel, defending everybody. And I'm sorry, but I got to say, people that are mad at Two Hands for coming at are wrong. You're kind of wrong. Y'all don't want to talk to me because of that, no doubt. But apologies need to be given here. If we humble like we say we are, where the fuck is this apology? Where's the understanding? Damn, I did get at him for no reason. This nigga did talk shit about niggas on the panel, so he had to get up. So when they passed it, he had a choice. He had a choice. He had a choice. He didn't have to get up on the panel, but he got up on the fucking panel. Exactly, Mr. Doc. And not only that, fathers that are trainers or trainers living vicariously through their fighters lying to them. You know what I mean? And going out here and like Lopez Sr. Oh, you got to offer me the money. Oh, you got to come see me. Y'all don't want to fight me. Nigga, what are you talking about? Y'all don't want to fight my son. Y'all got to see me and my son, or my son and I with that money. Not just you. He's living vicariously through this motherfucker, through his son. He's fucking everything up And things are gonna get even worse, bro. Things are gonna get even worse. So once again, he got crazy because we didn't bend the knee and we were speaking our boxing opinions. He wanted the link. We gave him the link because he was talking shit about everybody on the panel. Everybody on the panel let him have it because he called us out of our fucking race, out of everything, bro. We're not supposed to say nothing because that's because that's Lopez Senior. Nah, niggas is wrong, dog. I'm sorry. I slept on it and I thought about it. I can't stay out of it because I was on the panel. That nigga tried to air me out, and when I asked him the straight question, I humbled his ass. I gave him the first red pill. My man, can you handle constructive criticism? I don't think you can. No, but I'm saying though, to say that my son ain't. Nobody said your son is good. We said your son still has a lot of shit to be proven. So once again, my question here is, since Bill Haney and his son and everybody else suck, why aren't you making these fights? Because you're the holder now. You're the holder now. You hold all the cards now. Why aren't you making that fight? See, because from what I heard yesterday, there was a lot of blaming going to Bob Arum from y'all. Meanwhile, Bill Haney is like, Arum ain't got nothing to do with this, y'all. So my man, Tio Lopez, Lopez Sr., what's up with you, bro? What's up, Javi Go? Mr. Doc in the house. So what's up with that? What's up with this shit where you're looking at oh, they kids though. They young. Nigga, this Angel Garcia said the same thing. They young, bro. They shouldn't fight now. Let it marinate. They fight later on. No, motherfucker, no. That's the problem here. So to me, I see the Lopez team ending up like the Garcia team. What's up, little lad? What's going on, brother? Well, listen, I'm not checking Johnny. I'm just saying, because you know how I am. I like to dust my boys off. I don't like nobody walking around that's chill with me looking crazy. And I fucks with Two Hands and I fucks with Johnny hard. Those are my boys, bro. Just like I fuck with Red. Only thing is me and Red's a little closer. What I'm saying is Johnny Boy coming off the way he did and claiming that we got at a dude and jumped him. Meanwhile, the dude was talking shit about us. We gave him the link so he could talk shit in our face, and he didn't do that. He got humbled. Then we gave you a bonus and showed you how much of a cowardice person he is for him to come out of nowhere and say, I'm not going nowhere, but hold on, I got to charge my phone and never come back. There's really nothing to check Johnny on. I'm just letting Johnny know you're not looking good right now, dog. Everybody understands what Lopez Sr. did on that panel. What's up, DT3, the boom man? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Look, he's giving you the timestamp. No doubt. I'll put it up. What's up, DT3? Y'all stay tuned, man, because I'm gonna give out links. I want you motherfuckers on my show. You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers? Word up. I like T.O. But we are that line between fantasy and reality. We are that line that separates that here, gentlemen. You should fucking know this. We don't never go against each other because then if we do, then why are y'all bitching about the LDBC? Why are y'all bitching about niggas not respecting your boxing opinion when you didn't respect ours? Or should I say Mr. Two Hands, because Mr. Two Hands got attacked and so did everybody else on his channel, dog. Brown Gone One. What's going on, Brown One? My man Ross Clot 222. MOBC in this motherfucker. You know, this is constructive criticism, bro. I'm not calling Johnny a douche. I'm not gonna call. That's my dude. That's my brother, dog. But so is Mr. Two Hands. Mr. Two Hands has a right. I'm saying he never should have aired Johnny out like that. But at the same time, Johnny, you never should have made it live and did that either. So y'all got at each other. If y'all want to come to my platform and talk it out, no doubt. Y'all can have your different beliefs on one another. He could believe you're racist. You could believe he's right. I don't give a fuck. But on here, since we were cool before and all this fucking bullshit, we need to collaborate so other niggas can menstruate. Vikings verse, what's going on? Good morning to you, my brother. Yo, Johnny's my dude, but bro, you kind of wrong. You kind of wrong, bro. You wrong. And I know, look, and I can't just sit back and say, oh, okay, he's not talking to me. When you say, oh, I'm not talking to you, Jedi, talking to everybody else on the panel. Well, I was on the panel. He attacked me. I had something to say to him. But I can assure you, nobody jumped that man on the panel. He was talking over niggas, and it was really him and Two Hands. When Two Hands start hollering at niggas, he sound like there's three motherfuckers in him. Like he sound like there's three niggas arguing with him, and he's the only one yelling. Like so, just imagine him and Tio Lopez Senior. Take a look back. Nobody jumped him, dog. 602 Valley Boy, what's going on, brother? Thank you, my brother. My man DT3 602 says you got a great channel. No doubt. Everybody go check out Ross Clock 222. My man DT3 the Boom Man. Go check out Red Glove Militant as well. No, I understand it was indirectly said towards me, but at the same time, I can't call it indirectly because he's telling me, oh no, it's got nothing to do with you. You're my boy. But this is what I'm saying. Whether it's to me or not, I was on there. I'm part of that. I can't let you two guys, at least one of y'all, be upset at the situation because you're wrong for being upset at the situation. And that person that's wrong is Johnny. You never should have caped for Senior like that without even knowing that this nigga came at us first. All we was doing was saying Tia Female has a lot to fucking prove. So like I said, once again with the question, Mr. Lopez Senior, if Bill Haney and his son and everybody else below that are below you in garbage, then why haven't you fought him yet? Why didn't you come back and answer the question as to what happened to that money that was supposed to go? What happened? All you did was blame Aram and bounce. Niggas ain't just gonna blame Aram no more. This is why I got on yesterday and on my man DT3s, and I say, yo, it's all a myth. Look, this is how you debunk an Aram myth. Niggas are hating Aram right now because they got fighters signed under niggas that are failing them. Listen. Last year, everybody in Aram stable re-signed. What's the first sign of any motherfucker not wanting or not liking or not happy where he's staying? He wouldn't sign. Why did everybody sign up again? Can somebody answer that? Does that sound like motherfuckers are unhappy? No, motherfuckers understand. COVID. Y'all want another debunk? Go to the Keith Thurman interview where Keith Thurman say, oh, you got all this money, you ain't trying. But these niggas want 10 mil, shit that they're not worth. Coming off of losses. So he's telling them, bro, have your man throw up the money too. Why everything got to be Aram? Because y'all know, if y'all saying Aram's cheap, then y'all know Aram is the king. Which he is. I've been telling motherfuckers. So if you said everything I'm saying, the only thing is you're not saying it verbatim, but you are making me right. If you're saying Bob Aram is cheap and he obviously, then you saying he's cheap, he got all that money. He's all right. So if he got all that money, he's trying to make fights. When it comes to an agenda like PBC has with Errol Spence Jr., like they did with Wilder, my man, how you think that's gonna go? They're gonna say Aram ain't trying to make the fight, but when Aram tells you in his face, I'm trying, but you're not gonna believe Aram because you're gonna believe all these other stories that you didn't even heard the conclusion to. This is what I'm saying. Stop it. We're not supposed to know no fucking politics here. We're supposed to know if they made weight, they came up clean, when's the fight date? That's it. So I hope that Johnny can actually understand two things. This is why I'm speaking up. I don't take it as you indirectly saying it towards me, but I was on that panel. This man did say shit to me because I was on that panel. He said, y'all, I'm included. So when you came out and said niggas jumped him, of course I have to. You can't just stand there and say, I'm not talking to you, Jed. I was up there. I said something to the man. You're saying that everybody said something, jumped him. Nobody jumped him. They go to timestamps. Y'all could look back. It was just him and Mr. Reaper. And I was even telling H Money because he was trying to, I was like, shut the fuck up. Let these two talk. Then the rest of the show was him and Senior just talking. Where did anybody jump this man? Exactly, Brown. He came to Two Hands' house with that disrespectful shit. You know what I mean? Because we wouldn't bend the knee. Javi Go says, I saw that live with Two Hands and you, Jedi. Senior came in telling Two Hands to shut the fuck up. Yup. And yeah, I said to myself, that's just not good. Exactly. Because we all know Two Hands ain't no sorry. Exactly. Did y'all see when I humbled the nigga with that question? That one question? Can you handle constructive criticism? Because it seems like you can't. He turned away and started taking a breath in. I humbled the nigga. After that, that's when Two Hands came out and told him, listen. My channel, if you look at my videos, most of my fucking videos are about you and your fucking son. It's about me fucking telling people how good your son is, how good of a trainer is. You want to come here to, oh, but I'm not talking about you guys. Why the fuck did you get on the panel? This is what I need Johnny and everybody else that's upset on the, why the fuck did you get on the panel though when you knew that this was going to be a fucking battle of words, verbs, thrown at each other? Why? Why be mad at that? If anything, you should be like, wow, this is entertaining. And I'm getting to see the nigga that I like, I'm getting to see his true colors. To me, Lopez Sr. and Tio don't want none of Devin Haney, bro. After what I saw on that live, dog, he never came back. Bill Haney stood and took the fans' backlash, and he handled this. Is why everybody got red pilled yesterday by the situation. Not by people, by the situation. Niggas woke up and said, oh shit. It really is these niggas that are holding up the fucking fight. Wow. I mean, it's only, you gotta be a dummy to understand. Bro, if you're on top, you are in charge, bro. You don't take the cards are yours, kid. You're supposed to be making these motherfucking fights. Oh, it's Bob Arum, he said he was going to give us this percentage and that percentage and that. Well, you know what? I'm with Uncle Bob here. Maybe you niggas need to stop vacationing as soon as you win a fucking title. Come back down to reality. Say to yourself, I am the champion, but I still have responsibilities, and stay grounded. This I'm God shit. I'm close to God shit. Just because, listen, you don't even praise your son, bro. I'm saying it. I feel bad for your son, dog. Your son is yearning for the father's love, son. And you're giving him, you don't get none until you do what I wanted to do. I think we did hear you say you wanted to become a fighter yourself, but you couldn't. You're living vicariously through your son, Mr. Lopez Sr., and it's fucked up. Yeah, little lad, check it out. Lopez Sr. ducked Haney Sr., bro. On the fucking bro, he said, I gotta go charge my phone. I'll be back. You ain't had to go charge your phone. All you had to do is stick the wire in the phone. We would have been good. He predicted though, before he said that, you're gonna try to get off this conversation. What did he do? He got right off the conversation, bro. With that excuse, I'm gonna charge and never came back. What does that show you? Okay, if Cambosos is a mandatory, handle business. But after that, what comes next? What comes next? So we got to look at Haney now in the light of Crawford when it comes to shit like this now. So now we got to ask ourselves a question. Are the Lopez's turning Top Rank into PBC with this shit now? Exactly, Mr. Doc. Exactly. No doubt, Doc. Funk Dr. Spot, no doubt. Well said. I can understand the admiring of what he's doing for his son, but there have been many father-son trainers. Some have worked, many haven't. doesn't mean that I'm gonna pull him away from the spotlight of him being wrong. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna go and fucking bend the knee and show him I'm bending the knee just because he comes onto my channel. No, wrong is wrong. And I'm just gonna say this, bro, as men, that nigga Two Hands will be the first one to send you money for a loaf of bread or anything that you fucking needed, bro, before Lopez Sr. would, bro. Understand that shit. This is what I need niggas to understand. Us uploaders will help each other out way before any of these motherfuckers that you're caping for or catching emotions over would. If H Money right now was to inbox me and say, yo, Jedi, I know we got beef, but bro, I need $10, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm stranded somewhere. Like, if that was his last, and I don't like the nigga, I'll be like, bro, go to the Western Union over there, give me the address, and I'll send you $20. You think any of these other motherfuckers up there that got millions now that came from exactly where we came from, or even worse, even care about our situation anymore? Hell no, they don't. What's up, Jeff? Exactly, Javi. Thank you. He said, watch Senior bail within 15 minutes and bailed in about 10. I'm not, I'm not, I'm not going to get on anybody's fandom, but I will get on the extremism. You got to stop this shit. You got, I don't, look, this is what I don't understand. Guys that like Tio like to get on niggas that like that like Loma because the Loma guys get sensitive. Oh no, you're doing the same thing. You're on the same shit. Y'all niggas are on the same shit, son. Same thing with everybody. Oh, LDBC's racist. The first thing you do, you call a dude a nigger. You call, and I'm not talking about John. I'm talking about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the other guys. You call them wetbacks, call them spics, call them. You're the same thing. You guys aren't really fighting the fight, dog. When you fight the fight is when you don't become or don't even try to become part of what the fuck you're battling. You let them become what they're becoming themselves. I have been look, everybody can be attest to this. Thank you, Ross Clyde. Anybody can be attest to this. My man Jeff, the midget smasher, no doubt. That's my taxi partner right there. So check this out. Angel Garcia is a very good prime example on how not to mix family with boxing. I want your testimony. Please write it in the chat with the answer yep or nay, N-A-Y. Did we not see Angel Garcia do the same thing and speak in the same tone and the same perspective as to you ain't fighting me? Putting himself before his son like he's the one fighting in there when all he's doing is training him. Did we not see Angel Garcia lie to his son to a point that this is where his son is now because he kept telling his son he's the best in the world, he's a Hall of Famer, there's no killers out here? Just let me know. Let me know. Yay or nay or yup. Because this is exactly what I mean about vicariously. Today's magic words, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is vicariously. Rocky 5. That movie was perfect. And every so-called hardcore fight fan, that's the first thing that came to my mind yesterday or the day before when that live kicked off, when this nigga did that to his son. Me. I'm close to God. Me. Only time he said my son was when the manual labor of boxing and Devin Haney was mentioned. But everything was me. I, me. No us, no we. You're living vicariously through a nigga. And that's fucked. And we could tell that you're a fucked up dude, son, because your son cried, broke down in front of the fucking world, and niggas were worried about his mental state because you didn't give him that tender loving care as a father, son. You want to know who's the prime example of a father that helped his son succeed and was there and told his son the truth? Trinidad Senior. When his son was fucking up, he slapped the shit out of him. That's the Puerto Rican heritage. You either fuck him up or I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't care how big the nigga is. A dude is scared of his father. I don't care how old you are. He could be old and decrepit. You're still scared of that nigga. So what happened? Nobody gives praise to Team Trinidad. The way his father told him the truth, the way his father kept him polished, the way his father told him, you're fucking up. You're doing it wrong, son. You had Shane Mosley try it with his dad. Roy Jones Jr. try it with his dad. It ain't work out. It's not for everybody. And Lopez Sr., it seems like it's not for you either because you're forgetting the we in your team. If you turn the M upside down, or you could have just said it, my son, because he's the one in there doing all his work. He's the one that's getting scarred. He's the one that's going through all of that. I bet that when your son gets touched, you don't give him constructive criticism. You probably call him stupid. You probably talk really down to him. We seen it with him breaking down like that. All he want to do is want you to be my dad. So a question here is to be asked for Lopez Senior fans and shit. If his son tells him, Dad, look, I don't want this father trainer thing with us, man. I just want to be father's son. I'm gonna look for another trainer. How many of y'all would then say Tio's garbage? A lot of y'all, the same people. The same people. Y'all would flip on the fighter if in this case, y'all, it seems to me, y'all will flip on the fighter instead of flipping on the manager. Knowing this. Gotta understand, bro. People see this. And people like myself, and I'm from New York myself, Jack. I love my kids. I love all three of them. And I tell them like this, I love you to the end of this world. I love you. I will kill for you. But at the same time, if you don't show any type of love towards me, your father, you don't call me, you don't visit me, don't expect it back because it's a two-way street here. And especially when you become what? Adults. So if his son tells him, Dad, I don't want this type of love from you, man. I see, because Tio's going to wake up and see this. He looks like a small kid. He's going to wake up and see, yo, my father really loves me because of what I'm doing, son. Now, I'm not questioning the love that he has for his son. I'm just questioning the actions on what's in front of us, on how you say me, I, instead of we, or him, or us, vicariously. Remember the word within the sport of boxing, because even managers are doing it. Oscar De La Hoya did it to Canelo. This motherfucker was living vicariously through Canelo. I don't want to fucking hear it. You Canelmos as well with your bullshit, with your best Mexican fighter in the world, and he's fucking not. This nigga's arms are like fucking four fucking feet shorter than the greats. You got Oscar De La Hoya who steered him the wrong fucking way, son. When he was supposed to fight Gennady, it should have went down. But who stepped in the middle with that fucking word marinate? I think I told y'all the word marinate or the action of marinating should only persist of this. of these two things in life. You let your dick marinate when it's inside of your girl, son, when you dropping that seed, or you just feeling good. And your meats that you're gonna eat, bro, you season and marinate. Those are the only two marinations, dog. I'll say it again, bro. That's the only two marinations in life that the word marinate needs to fucking come and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, in the sport of boxing, there is no fucking marination. Because then when you marinate, two things happen. You age the nigga out or you duck them. That's it. That's it. And Rosklat, you are fucking right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Now let me get on this Manny Pacquiao little subject here. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, Manny Pacquiao's fucked up for Terrence Crawford shouldn't take 10 mil. Manny Pacquiao taking 40. Blah blah blah." But wait a minute, more hypocrisy. Wait a minute, hold on. These are the same people that are saying that Manny Pacquiao has fought very hard and has given us his so he could fight and do whatever he wants. Why isn't your force projection as strong as that prior argument, guys? Why isn't your force projection as strong? Puerto Rican rum, my dude Palo Viejo, what's going on, brother? You know, you guys say one thing, the opposite of it, because it fits your narrative, and then you go and you switch up. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like you calling a nigga a faggot, but yeah, you getting your dick sucked by a man. And because it's you, you're not a faggot? No, you're a faggot. So, what's going on here, guys? Narratives are in shoes, bro. Know what I'm saying? And if you want to say, yes, they are, narratives don't really fit all types of fucking man. A narrative comes in one fucking size, though. It's not a one size fits all either. It's the size that fits you, you stupid motherfuckers. And y'all with your fucking narratives coming up here like we're supposed to bend the knee. It's not going to happen. Lopez Sr., if you don't like what's being said about your son, you ain't for this sport. And you definitely ain't built for the internet to be trying to pull up like that with no defense. You call niggas racist. You call niggas, you call niggas casuals. When I've been watching the sport way before you have, trust me, I can tell because you said you watching this is what, 80, 88, you said? You wanted to be a fighter, you said? I can understand the tough love on wanting your son not to fuck up, keeping away from no doubt. It's just the way that you are fucking taking everything away from your son, bro. You don't include him into his accomplishments. You make it seem like it was you. As a matter of a fact, I want y'all to take a look at when Tiafimo handed his father that title. His father looked at him expecting him to give him that shit. And when Tio hugged him with both arms, this is for you. I look, his father just hugged him with one arm, son. Yeah, he was holding the title. He could have still hugged the Ultimate Warrior. Did it to Hulk Hogan with two titles in his hands. Get the fuck out of here. Body language. Like Mr. Two Hands said, he's starting to study that. I've already known that because I'm in the field of security. I know this shit. I know body language. I know attitude swings. I know all of this shit. I read motherfuckers. That's why niggas can't stand me. This is why when I did something with somebody, I'm sure that I won't bridge it. I won't allow them to bridge it. There's no need for you to bridge that fucking bridge that you burned again. Because I know you'll do it again. You know, when you pay money to learn how to look at good judges of characters, bad judges of characters, people's decisions being thought out as you look at them. How you can look a nigga in the eye and know that he's lying to you. Meanwhile, he's swearing without you holding a gun or anything to him. Well, you could tell him exactly where he lied. Yeah, that's me. It's this nigga right here. This is what I've been using on most of you stupid motherfuckers out here. A lot of you guys like to call yourself this and call yourself that and attack motherfuckers that are on here that are doing very, very good. But and then when it's time for the exposure, what happens? You want to yell over motherfuckers like, nigga, do I look like your girl, son? That I'm gonna be standing there and arguing with you, standing here arguing with you, letting my minutes run by, or whoever invited me on the panel eat up their minutes with your bullshit. A lot of uploaders ain't understanding that either. If you pay for the StreamYard shit, your minutes are being taken, dog, with bullshit. I got no time for that. I know you guys like the drama. I know you guys like all that shit. You'll find it here on my lives when trolls come on. Otherwise than that, I'm not airing nobody out, or unless niggas call me out. Niggas know how I operate on here. See, but it's too late for me. I can't be out the mix because they know me. I put myself out there. It is my decision to throw any type of opinion in whatever situation. But now when I'm pulled into a situation where it's no longer opinion, it is fact that I was there and I was like deliberately fucking insulted. I gotta stand up. I can't bear false witness to any of my brothers, bro. I can't do that. I can't do that. And me and Johnny Boy ain't got no beef. But like I said, I'm the type of dude that if we going out and you with me and you got a booger on your fucking the tip of your nose and you ain't see it, before we leave that door, I'm letting you know, my man, I can't let you walk out this fucking house like this, son. You got a big fucking snot bubble, nigga, and you need to clean that shit before you walk out this fucking house. Or if you're wearing a fucked up shirt and it don't match with anything you're wearing, nigga, you looking crazy right now. You can't go out with me or I can't let you represent yourself like that. That's exactly what I'm doing here. So what I'm saying is, Johnny, I can't allow you as a friend to step out into this these YTBC streets, keep it for a man who was completely wrong, bro. Because then you're looking crazy. And then you can no longer speak about fanboyism or the LDPC because you fuck jumping out the window. My man, you jumped off a skyscraper yesterday for Lopez Sr., dog. He's not innocent, bro. He's not. And once again, here's the timestamp and the channel given by my man DC3, the Boom Man. Let me find it. Here we you know what I'm saying? And just check out the timestamp and you'll see it. You see exactly where everything went off, and everything that I'm telling you is fact. I understand. Sometimes it gets real hard for a nigga to see a nigga that they either admire or are supporting losing in anything. But it's not in anyone's place, especially if you're gonna overlook the evidence of that man starting with us, talking to grown men. I'm older than that nigga. I have children. Two Hands probably has children. I don't know. He's not a child. He's past his 20s. Like, you talking to men, dog, and we can't allow you to come and call us casuals and this ain't no regular ass live where H Money live or anything like this. Ain't none of that shit, dog. And niggas is on here with longevity, bro. We gonna scrape you. Most of you niggas don't even know what the fuck you doing. So I'm just saying, I can't let Johnny be mad at a situation and make himself continue to look wrong like he is. That's my boy. A lot of motherfuckers like calling him racist, but then when they listen and they understand, oh, okay, cool. A lot of guys like to troll him by calling him a racist, but these are the same guys that call him a racist use the N-word on other lives too. This is why I say it's bullshit. Johnny Boy is one of them fucking guys that you grew up with that are white, that grew up with you in the hood, and he called you widow nigga, and he got the slang. And people got to understand that. If you don't respect it, I understand. But when people like myself, which is a person of good judgment of character, then you at least take a look at what I'm saying. My man gets trolled. He's going through things. Obviously, if he looks to your direction, he's looking to your direction for comfort. So he has some certain importance to y'all. When I see him like that, I tell him, John, you're not looking good. End the live. Sometimes he'll listen to me. Sometimes he'll be like, nah, fuck that Jedi. He got to get it off his chest. He got to deal with those repercussions the following day on how people looked at him because he put himself into that light. That's my dude, but at the same time, I can't let you be mad at a situation that you're not really supposed to be mad at, dog. And you caping for Lopez like that with him being wrong, bro. You're home. Your fellow brothers. Niggas is like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Especially if a dude has been imagine you would have went up there, you would have gave one little fucking and all them videos and coverage you giving this dude, he would have just turned around because you ain't bend the knee. You would have been like, you know what, then fuck you then. Fuck it. Johnny, I know you would have. Fuck you, fuck them niggas. All right. You know you would have done that. Because it's a form of disrespect, which is a high form of disrespect. The link is in the chat. Whoever want to get up on here, talk the situation. We are. So, from what I got yesterday between Haney Sr. and Lopez Sr. is that Lopez Sr. He's doing all he kept talking about was February something, 18th or something. Y'all gonna see what we're doing. We are gonna see what we're doing. You're gonna see what, and not only said you're gonna see what we're doing. He said you're gonna see what I'm doing. See, that's the problem right there. That's the problem I have right there. What are you doing? No. What we're doing. X-Tick, what's going on, bro? You know, so like I said, man, you know, ain't no beef with nobody. And nobody should have beef with each other over this shit. This motherfucker got up on the live and thought he was the fucking god, and he got shut down. And then Haney Sr. came and shut him down when he asked him that question. What happened to that 2.4, bro? All of a sudden, his battery's running low. He got to go charge it. So what? You got to go to the cell store to charge your phone? Because you never came back, dog. Yo, Lopez fans, he never came back. Stop kidding yourself. These guys don't want to fight Haney, bro. I'm sorry. I was one of those believers that he did. From what I saw yesterday, there's no reason why that man could not have a conversation with this man if he is trying to make this fight, dog. I think the only ones that are trying to make the fight is Haney. I'm sorry, but the proof was in the pudding yesterday. So let me guess. Oh, but he's manager of the year. He ain't got to talk to that manager that's below him. He still got to work with him, though, in order to maintain that reputation and that title of being manager of the year. And guess what? If his son is still there and doesn't fight Haney, motherfuckers are going to be popping pressure veins all day, son, from being mad because of the criticism that's going to go around. Really? Fucking really? You guys are really going to be this way? All right. It's your reputation, not mine. And I'm just going to give motherfuckers a straight warning, son. If niggas are going to get mad at me over this shit, at least be a man and talk to me about it. I gave out the link. Whoever wants to talk, no doubt. Because the worst mistake you could do is make a live or a video on me, son. Knives do not penetrate my back. Understand that. There ain't no such thing as a nigga backstabbing me on here. If a nigga make a video on me and couldn't address me, son, if a nigga made a live on me and couldn't address me knowing you know where the fuck I'm at and we close, then you know what? I can see that the respect would go out the window. But ain't nothing wrong that I'm saying here. Ain't nothing but the obvious. Joshua fans, Fury fans, Canelo fans, GGG fans, Lomachenko fans, Tiafimo fans, Haney fans, fucking Mayweather fans, Gervonta Davis fans, all of those fans. I'm not talking to the real fans. I'm talking to the extreme fans, the guys that are bugging out, going around here like a whole bunch of fucking dildos in your ass with the pain that you just can't manage, with all types of looks in your faces, talking about, oh my God, they talking shit about my man, chill. And then all of a sudden you want to start fucking going to people's lives and disrupting it or making lives and cursing the next nigga out. And I chill, bro. Bro, what is this? I can understand women doing this shit. I can understand what, because women become more fanatics of fighters like a Ryan Garcia. I can understand them screaming and hollering and pom-pomming and whenever something happens, oh my God, no, not my man. But now the sort of you niggas are crazy, bro. You niggas are acting just like that. But then we're supposed to believe niggas on some, I'm unbiased, and if my fighter does something wrong or his trainer, I'm gonna call him out. What happened? There's only some of y'all that are TO fans that are on here right now and was on there yesterday. Was like, wow, that nigga bugging out, son. I thought different of him. Right, right. The situation red pilled you motherfuckers, just like it did me. Because I was on that shit too. Wait a minute. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I was like, why this nigga ain't answering? Why is he taking the low road and he's evading every question? Then he's talking over the man. The man has to ask for silence. You know how I know Teofimo was on that bullshit? As soon as he said, I'm not giving Lomachenko no fucking rematch. Right. Of course not. You know why? Because you can't do it again, son. You can't do it again. I guarantee you that. You can't do that shit again. Look at Rosclaw. It took me a while to realize Tio is low-key ducking Haney. I think because Haney got the gift. Yup, title. Yup. We kind of look past Tio ducking. Exactly. And the reason why we passed that, it wasn't our fault. It wasn't like some guys that are saying, even though I know who the fuck has he fought to fight Tio. Well, when Tio was fighting Loma, and had that not happened with Comey, who the fuck would he have been fighting? Think about this. Look how stupid that sounds. Who has he fought? Well, there's not really much. It's not really much on the menu because these niggas are cowards. Like these days, they're not really fighting each other to become, killer contenders or contenders to be, to be weary about. So basically, everybody's fighting nobodies. The somebodies are the ones that you guys are putting the crown on. Some of you, not all of us, are following and praising the same motherfucker you are. You may think that Tio's undisputed, unified. He's not undisputed just yet. He's got the titles, yes, but he has not fought Haney, Tank, and everybody else that he's supposed to. Okay? People can't come out and say everybody else got to do what he's supposed to be doing, but he's not supposed to be doing what he's supposed to be doing. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nigga, I look like Dustin Hoffman to you, nigga? I look like Rayman? Huh? Have I mentioned Kmart except for now? One time, motherfucker. No. So what the fuck? Why are y'all coming at us like if we're fucking slow here? Exactly, Ross Clot. And the rematches is exactly what sells the sport. That's that feud. Feuds. Feuds, bro. But instead we get Twitter feuds. With the fucking Twitter email champions. I will fuck you up. Oh, nigga, shut up. Sign the contract. Nope. You ain't fight nobody. What the fuck, nigga? You either. When Tank says he ain't you ain't fight nobody, my nigga. You fought a Gamboa. So far, that's the best fighter on your fucking resume. At least I can give T.O. 3. All of a sudden, Lomachenko decided to test himself, go for title defense. Mr. Doc, gotcha. What's up, Mr. Doc? Welcome, brother. Mr. Doc. Yo, Mr. Doc.
Hang on. Audio issue.
All right. All right, I can hear your mouse clicking. Say something. All right, you're unmuted now. Say something.
Hang on, I can't hear you, Jay. I'll jump back in.
Okay, no problem. All right, Mr. Doc can jump back in. He's fixing his technical difficulties, but he's facing, should I say, technical difficulties. He's fixing up whatever technicalities he's having, but it's to a point, man. This is why I said a lot of these guys are trying to put Errol Spence Jr. into the fucking Terry Norris and Ray Leonard and Hagler fucking and Hearn status. No. No. Who has he fought? Sean Porter. The fuck Sean Porter fought? Exactly. So before a lot of you motherfuckers come out and say Terrence Crawford ain't fight nobody, Loma ain't fight nobody, take a look at the motherfuckers that are out here saying that nobody else fought nobody, and you will see that they're playing the same fucking game. They're playing the same game with motherfuckers, bro. And that's why we weren't able to see, because we kept listening to Senior. We thought Senior was an honest dude with that shit. We tried to make the fight yesterday, bro. With that Bill Haney shit, bro, that was enough for it. Bill Haney even said it. You're gonna try to find your way out this conversation, son. 10 minutes later, he bounced. Talk about I gotta charge my phone. Leaving Senior, Haney Senior there with the fan backlash. But I gotta give a shout out and a big thank you to him, because he stood there. He stood there withholding the pressures of the fan, answered it. This is why I say I respect him more than I do Senior. I'm sorry, Lopez Senior. I'm sorry, but I do. Lopez Senior showed the fans, fuck y'all. Because there were Lopez fans in there, bro. There were Lopez fans on the panel. Myself, Two Hands. But what? We can't give. So it's a sin to follow a fighter, support a fighter, but we can't speak honestly in criticisms about the motherfucker. Listen, y'all need to take the mushroom tip out of your fucking mouths, bro. Y'all niggas are girls, man. Y'all crazy, man. You're running around here like a bunch of men who are fucking like, who just can't get over a girl, son, that they had. And you're just chasing this motherfucker, knowing that this bitch done played you and done kicked you to the curb. On that live, son, that should show you that Team Teal's only looking for niggas who are going to agree with their agenda, son. And that is fucking pure fact. That's as real as developing titties, dog. Not that fake shit that's around here. That's fucking real, dog. But meanwhile, you have a kid who signed with Hearn, trying to be better, and we're over here like, oh no, a lot of you guys don't like Haney because y'all don't like Mayweather because Mayweather's teaching him the tricks of the trade. Fine, I can understand that. But don't you think that's kind of baby in the ass too? Because it's not Mayweather that's fighting. If anything, if we hated Mayweather, it's because of his defensive genius that he had against fighters that we liked. Let's be honest here. That's what a fight fan does, right? On top of everything else, if y'all don't like him or some other shit, fine. Me, I was always like, damn, another one bit the dust. Nobody bringing this nigga down. The politics he did. But it don't hit me to a point that I'm like, I hope he die, or no, man. What fuck am I going to hate Floyd Mayweather like that for? I just don't like what he did to the sport of boxing. So just like Mayweather has lost a lot of fans, they respect him, but they don't like him. The same thing's gonna happen with Tiafimo with this old cockiness, this arrogant attitude. I hate when motherfuckers like that. Like as soon as Tio and his father started talking shit before they had the title, I was like, oh my god, imagine it's gonna get worse when he gets it, bro. And look, I was right. So y'all that are on Team Tio, remember, remember, you make the first you make the first constructive criticisms on this dude, and his father is gonna call you a racist, a casual. He's gonna say you don't know shit about boxing, and he's gonna tell you get the fuck out of here. If he really, really cared about the fans, bro, he knew that there was Lopez Fizz fans there. And even if there wasn't, let's just say, and everybody was on that panel, like people like that. I don't know what narrative they saw, but let's say we was all jumping, oh, Tio ain't shit, which we weren't saying. Wouldn't it be even more of a stronger case for him to stay and defend? Exactly. But since Haney Sr. put that pressure on that ass, he's not really about it, bro. You know, Cambosis, whoever the fuck you gonna take him. After that, we want to see what the fuck you doing. Because what you doing February, whatever the fuck 18th that you kept saying, I don't give a fuck about that. You're just gonna announce your fucking your IBF fucking mandatory. That's all you're gonna do. That's all you're gonna do. Ain't no fucking surprise with that. Now, if you want to surprise us the 18th, then what you do is, yeah, we're gonna fight Haney, or we're gonna fight Tank. You guys can make these fights, bro. Aren't you the one saying we the king? We the kings. We the kings of this shit. Like you was bragging and boasting, which you're not. You're premature in the game, dog. Just because you won one accolade doesn't mean that you rule for all fucking decades for the sport. You know what I'm saying? For the decades to come for the sport to rule. You don't. You haven't beaten time yet for you to talk shit in blasphemous fucking tones the way you're doing. You're not a fucking god. You're not a king. You're a human being with a fucking trinket that was fucking given to you in a fucking era that's as empty as a garbage can on sanitation day, dog, with a little bit of residue. Does that mean that sanitation ain't do their job correctly? No. No, doesn't mean that. It means that whoever owns that garbage has the task of now presenting that in a clean state instead of letting it build up. Because then that same motherfucker will not hold themselves accountable. Sound familiar? When I hold themselves accountable for the shit that they've done when they cause this garbage man a problem now, and they want to call in and say, "Oh, he's dropping shit. Oh, my garbage can's dirty." They will tell him, "You got to maintain the maintenance in that garbage can, not them. They're just coming to pick up shit and drop it off while you're trying to get this man fired." Same thing here. You can't put motherfuckers in a bad light if all we're doing is if we're just criticizing a nigga, you know, giving him constructive criticism. How the fuck does that hurt you? How do you Canelo fans get mad when we say Canelo's not the greatest Mexican fighter? Y'all niggas want to start cursing our mothers? You want to start going into our children? Thank God Paulie Malignaggi wasn't a famous ass nigga like that for him to have a massive following. Because imagine the Malignaggiacs. Imagine the motherfuckers. You ain't shit, bro. Hey, oh my God, bro. So Tio, yes, right. I'm just getting into that. Tio is not undisputed just yet. He's still got a long ways to go. His father can put him into that light. He has a right to because he's really there. But at the same time, it's really your son that's doing all of the work, not you, my man. Not you. You are not doing all the work, bro. And living vicariously through your son like this is gonna fuck his whole motherfucking career up. It's gonna fuck his head up. What's up, Mr. Doc? Welcome. How you doing, brother? Well, So like I said, it's gonna look. Like I said, if you take a look back, what's going on, Red Glove Militant? What's going on, kid?
How's it going, Jay Cotto?
Chilling, bro. Welcome, Huckleberry. Welcome.
Yeah, so talking about the whole situation with the
With Lopez Senior. We're living vicariously through his son, and a lot of people aren't seeing this. But a lot of people got red pilled on that live. The situation red pilled them to the point that hold up, it's not Haney that's ducking. It's Senior. And especially not coming back on the live like the way he said he was going to.
Yeah, I was wondering. I wasn't there when he called everybody a casual and racist and all that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing multiple people say it. I'm gonna try to go and check that part out later. But I was there for I was there for like a good maybe 10-15 minutes before he said he had to go, that he'll be back because his phone was dying.
He never came back. What's going on, Mr. Doc? Welcome, brother.
Can you hear me now? I was having technical difficulties.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
us? Can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, brother. So give me, Red Glove, and everybody else your take on Lopez Senior trying to live vicariously through his son.
I don't know shit about it. All I know is from what little I've gleaned from this conversation. Like I commented in the comment section, if he just randomly rolled up into some YouTube boxing conversation and didn't and thought it was gonna be like all roses and candy canes, and then I don't know where he's been living the last 30-40 years.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I'm glad you wrote that down because it's crazy. It's like, we were just giving him constructive criticism. What's up to my man Joshua Littlejohn? What's going on, Josh? It's like we're giving constructive criticism as to what he should do next, what not to do in the ring or whatever. We've been watching fighters become baptized and become greats since 84, some, early 90s and shit. I mean, longevity, so here comes his father on some shit, typing some shit with casuals. We don't know shit about boxing. Then he gets up on the panel. Yeah, he gets up on the panel and tells the host to shut the fuck up. That was his first words. Shut the fuck up. And he was like, hold on. I'm not going to let you talk to me like this. And, the argument between him and him went back and forth. Then I humbled him and I asked him. I humbled him first. I said, let me ask you a question. Can you handle constructive criticism? And he looked away, swatted in there. Oh, I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, the host of the show comes out and says, bro, most of my material is defending you and your son, doing all of this. I don't know why you're coming out like this. All we're doing is, giving them constructive criticism. This shit is wrong. Oh, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the haters. First of all, you clicked the link because you came up to talk to us because you thought we were haters. Now that you know the truth, because he said it himself, he didn't follow that channel or whatever. So now that you know, yeah. So now
allow me to interject. Allow me to interject real quick.
Yeah.
Again, because I you know me, I'm an older dude. I'm not into this. I don't keep up on what I mean, the politics, right?
Yeah.
Again, gleaning what I can from what you're telling me and from what I've heard. Undisputed means without dispute.
Right.
All right. I grew up on undisputed fucking champions.
Yes.
Right? I turned 52 in October.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot, all of you, for all your old jokes. I know they're coming.
Awesome.
Right.
I get them too. I'm 47.
That's fine. That's fine. So all good. Undisputed, meaning without dispute. For his son to remove all dispute, what does he need to do? I'm getting old and senile. I'm pretty sure it's fight Haney.
Yes.
That removes all dispute. And then he can do what the fuck ever, right?
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Correct.
That's all I know about this, all right? If he's dumb enough to get up on a YouTube panel.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to denigrate what we because I'm part of it. I'm part of the problem too.
Yeah, but I
you know what I'm trying to say, though, right?
Yeah, I do. I
You
do.
know, like have you been
Wholeheartedly.
paying? You know, senior. I know you've been training your son. Have you been paying attention for the last 30 years?
Word up. Like, it's crazy, man. Peace to Chet Collins. What's going on, Chet? Good to see you, brother. I'm telling you, man, it's fucking crazy, man. These guys, undisputed. Why? So he's undisputed because he has the titles, and one of them a fucking French fry trinket. Okay, no doubt. No doubt. But the argument here is who's undisputed, right? So
Right.
that fight has to happen between you and Haney. My brother, Doc, I tell you right now, Doc, I tell you right now, Red Glove and everybody on the chat, go to that live. I'm going to put the timestamp back up. This man bailed on Haney Sr. trying to negotiate this fight, bro. He fucking bailed.
Oh my god.
Red Glove was there. He said he caught it almost at the time where he said, yeah, I'll be back. I got to charge my phone. My man left him like if he left his stepson with a babysitter and never came back until the next day, bro.
Well, so that tells me, right? Like, because I'm not going to pretend to be a mind reader, right?
Right.
But what it does tell me for sure is he put himself into a situation he did not know the parameters of, and then realized, oh, this isn't going the way I wanted it to. I'm out of here.
Right.
Right? Regardless of all the other, right, whether he wants his son to fight Haney or not, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever the negotiations are, that, quite frankly, I could give a fuck. I think you mentioned this earlier. We don't need to be hearing about this shit.
Right.
We really don't. I'm with Blood Boxing on that. That, you know what I mean? And boxing was better when we didn't really hear about that shit till the fight was signed. And we found out, you know what I mean? This fight's happening. This guy's getting this much. This guy's getting that much. And it's happening at this time.
Exactly.
I was much happier with that fucking whole thing than the headache-inducing nonsense that we put up with today.
Man, tell me about it, bro. I mean, look, you got Pernell Whitaker. These motherfuckers are selling a lie, talking about not since Pernell Whitaker have we had an undisputed motherfucker. There's still no undisputed here. There's still no undisputed. So I don't understand exactly why they're not,
Oh, okay. Now here's something I can sink my teeth into.
Yeah.
That segues from what you're saying. This new Four Kings shit. Whoa.
Right.
Okay, which one of you lightweight motherfuckers is going to go beat the equivalent of an Iran Barkley? I'll wait.
Nobody.
Come on. Which one of these guys is going to win a middleweight title?
Or how about any of these motherfucking comparisons to the Fabulous Four, bro?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I was just using Duran.
Yeah.
He's a lightweight, and they're all lightweights.
Yeah.
Right. So Duran got as far as middleweight in terms of legitimate title. You know what I mean? Beat Barkley. Barkley's a legitimate, in my eyes, a legitimate middleweight champion. Right?
Yeah. He beat.
Okay.
Barkley.
So, which one of these motherfuckers? You tell me. Anybody in the chat section, you tell me which one of these supposed new Four King lightweights is going to make it as far as champion at middleweight.
I'm telling yeah. We'll wait for that, and while we wait for that answer, it's the same shit when fucking Ryan Garcia knocked out Campbell, bro, just not too long ago. All of a sudden, oh, Ryan is the king. Oh my God, did you see
King
that?
Of what?
He took out a vet. And shut the fuck up. He's not gonna do it again.
King of what?
Yeah,
King of what?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The King of Fools is what
To me, he looks more like a motherfucking the fifth group member of Menudo. That's what he looked like to me.
I've been making that joke, my man. Now I know you're in my age group. That was the first thing I said. I was on some hangout, and the only guy that fucking got it was Curtis Anderson, because he's also in our age group, right?
Yeah.
I said, my man Menudo, blah blah blah. And
I'm telling you, bro. Yep. Yo, bro, he looked just like a Menudo group member, bro.
He do. That's fine, and that's fine if he can fight.
Yeah.
But show me you can fight.
Right. Don't be singing.
You know what I mean? We want to know you're a fighter. Look, my man that I use as my fucking avatar.
Yeah.
Right? Ali, the whole fucking what guys like I was listening to Teddy Atlas the other day. I know not everybody, he's not everybody's cup of tea. Fair enough. Not saying he should be or that he's always right, right? But he made the point that what the guys like him really gleaned from the 70s, the second half of his career, right, was not only was he a supreme talent, he was a fighter.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, what Teddy Atlas means when he says he's a fighter.
Yep.
The mentality. Yeah, the mentality of a fighter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what we need to see. That's Oscar De La Hoya, for all of his fishnet, coke sniffing, what the fuck ever else antics, right?
Cross dressing ass.
Right? Hey. My dude was a fighter.
Yeah.
He proved he was a fighter. All right? I can't take that from him. I can't and I won't. All right? So, same for you, Menudo. That's right. If you're listening, show us you're a fucking fighter. We want to know you're a fighter. All right? But most importantly, and I've you get old, you start repeating yourself a lot.
Yeah.
And I've come to terms with that. All of it, this, not just these supposed new four kings, all these, fuck, in some cases, like I've been saying, the current welterweights, it's already done and gone. It's too late for them, right? But this generation and the next generation, look, if you don't want people to 20, 30 years from now to laugh when the comparison between you and the people we know to be great gets brought up, you're going to have to fucking put your ass on the line. Are you going to have to risk fucking all kinds of horrible bodily harm? Yes. Yep. It's boxing. You're getting punched in the face for a living.
Yep.
Right? Look, I'm a failed rock star. Yeah, the ones that make it, the average lifespan's like 27. They die at 20, like Randy Rhoads, dead at 27.
Yep.
Right? I could go on and on. Right? My man from the Beatles, 27.
Yep.
When he got shot.
Yep.
Okay? It's risky business. Know what you're getting into. If you want to be great for this, then you need to want to be great for the sake of being great.
Exactly.
And if you want to just make your money, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just understand you're going to get your feelings hurt 20, 30 years from now when people, like I said, forget me and you. Forget me, you, Boxing Librarian, Mark, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, Curtis, forget all of us, right? It's the people like us 20, 30 years from now that are going to look at a Tank Davis and cross-compare him with a Roberto Duran and be like...
Exactly. They're going to come up short. They're going to come up short.
Short! No. They're not in the same ballpark. They're not in the same time zone. They're not in the same time zone. And some of them aren't going to care. That's fair enough. But some of them, I'm telling you, I'm telling them, some of you are going to get your feelings hurt. Because you're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute, what? No, you're not in the conversation.
Exactly.
This is laughable. Roberto Duran fought over 100 times. Your punk ass fought like 30 times and didn't do 1/10 of the shit that he did. Fuck off. Fuck off.
You're just starting a jab, right? They're just starting a jab. Like, come on, man. You trying to give us the sloppy ass footwork?
Oh my God! Thank you for bringing that up, Jake. What a Jedi, whatever you want to go by. Get this, right?
Yeah.
Somebody brought up the subject of jabbing, and Roberto Duran could have. I had to take a deep breath. And then direct the person to Roberto Duran versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Yeah.
Watch that fight and tell me Roberto Duran didn't know what the fuck he was doing with the jab.
Yeah, exactly.
All right? Because Hagler tried to, outbox him early and figured out, this ain't gonna work. Hagler had to get, stuck in, as the English say.
Yeah.
And even then, for not for nothing, that's if memory serves, it was 1 point, 1 point, and 2 points on the judges' cards.
Look at that.
In
You know,
over 15 rounds.
these guys don't see the beauty within the sport. Right now it's all about the money. It's like they drew the Picasso and all these guys.
But see that, and I want to stress that that's okay, right?
Yeah.
But they better understand that they're not going. If you want to be compared to Muhammad Ali, yeah, you're going to have to risk take the health risks that he took.
Yeah.
And that's not trying to say, I'm not trying to say I want to see that happen to anybody. All right, I'm not as fun as sadistic as I may be in my love of knockouts and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And old time stoppages. I don't want to see anybody permanently hurt. I don't want to see people end up like Ali or Benitez. I don't.
At all. Yeah. No, we don't. Right?
But if you want to be compared to their accomplishments, all right, Duran's not like that, and he's got all the accomplishments in the world. If you want to, you're going to have to take that risk.
Yep,
it's just the way it is.
It's called being competitive. The competitiveness of this era.
There you go.
Exist.
That's what I mean. See, competitive. That's a much simpler way of saying what I mean when I say wanting to be great just for the sake of being great. And if you happen to get, of course, look.
Exactly.
When I started learning to play guitar, did I want to, get laid? Of course, right?
Yeah.
Did I want to get paid? Of course. But more importantly, I had been told by what really, really pushed the whole thing. Because, I'd been pestering the old man since I was 6. Right? And I'd heard fucking Black Sabbath. Right? I could play that if you wanted right now.
Yeah.
Right. I've been pestering him for years. Want a guitar. We're too poor. I could handle that. Then one day the old man says to me, "You're not capable of learning to fucking play the thing." Oh. That, at age 15, 2 middle fingers, ran away from home, fucking, you know what I mean? Figured, got my GED, fucking went to community college, got job, you know what I mean? Fucking got my pawn shop guitar and so on and so forth. Fuck you. Right?
Yep.
So I wanted to be great for the sake of just being able to say "fuck you." You know what I mean? I was fucking great. I was, or at least pretty fucking good. You know what I mean?
Yep. That was your drive.
That exactly.
Yep.
And if I happened to fucking luck into and where I ended up, landed on my feet, right?
Yeah.
Full disclosure was I was teaching. Right? Because I fell into that little pocket of like the mid to late 80s to the early 2000s before YouTube, because now you can just if you're fucked trying to be a guitar teacher unless you got all the accreditations in the world.
Right.
Because YouTube's made it all so kids can just go on there and learn it.
Yeah.
I fell into this pocket where it wasn't quite there yet, right? So I was able to get, go get $50 an hour under the table, all cash business. You follow?
Yeah, I felt you.
Lucky me. So every show I was at, in whatever band I was in, before, during, and after, I was handing out business cards, guitar lessons. So regardless of whether we made money on the show, right?
Right.
There was always 2 or 3 people that would be like calling me up, hey. Hey, dude, you shred, dude. Fucking, bring it on.
Yeah,
and so and so. My point is, you have to want to be great to being great for the sake of being great, and sometimes A doesn't lead to B, but it'll lead you from A to B to C.
Right.
Maybe you won't end up Roberto Duran, but that, not being Roberto Duran is no shame. There's no shame in that.
Right, but you will be remembered and talked about with your efforts.
Exactly. Or fucking at the very least, you can tell yourself and look in the mirror and say, I was pretty fucking good.
Exactly.
Right? I took my chances. I rolled the fucking dice. Most people, Most people are too pussy to put it back into musical context, most people are too pussy to form a garage band. All right? Never mind play in front of people. Never mind make it to the Ballard Firehouse. Never mind play under the rail. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. These are places, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never mind Walla Walla. Never mind any of that, okay?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. You know, there's ego involved. There's ego involved. Like you said, you summed it up. I said great for being great for the sake of being great. What did you say?
Me, I just said be a bit more fucking competitive, man.
Competitive. Exactly. You're fucking competitive. People are telling you no, you can't. Fuck you. Yes, I can.
I got something I want to add to this. You were saying.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Just what you were saying about well, maybe you won't be Duran. You might not be Duran, but you could be like Webner. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, and that there ain't no shame in that. Webner is the one that inspired Rocky. So you know, you got to try to find your place. If you want to be about the money, then be about the money. Understand that doesn't come with the being strictly about the money. That's gonna subtract the glory. You want the glory, you might have to take some pay cuts along the way.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to. No, I gotta go further. You're gonna risk some shit. You're going to have to fucking forego some shit that the average citizen, your average fucking pedestrian, takes as a foregone. You know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck about fucking family, fortune, money, any of it, friends, none of it. You're right. All of it, none of it. I was fucking practicing, playing, rehearsing, teaching, playing, you know what I mean, and sleeping. All right, that's what you gotta be to be great. Right?
Yep.
If you want to be great, you're all about fucking. You know what I mean? You don't give a fuck about all these extemporaneous shit, which is the shit that normal people take as like what they want in life. So it's again. I'm not mad at anyone that wants to be about the money, as long as they understand. Odds are you're not going to be Sugar Ray Leonard. You're not going to be Tommy Hearns. You're not going to be Muhammad Ali. You're not going to be. But you're sure as shit not going to be fucking. You're sure as shit not going to be. God, I'm getting old. What's my man's name from fucking Canada?
Canadian, you're not gonna.
Nova Scotia.
No.
We talk about him all the time. He's like boxing librarian dude.
I had no idea.
Are you serious? Oh my God! See, I'm having an old timers moment.
That's all right, but we understand. We understand what you're saying. I just want to make a point, and this shit might make everybody laugh, but it's logic. You mean to tell me that Charlie Zenenloff has more balls than any of these fighters out here looking for fights randomly, son, and you guys can't sign a fucking fight for money? Really?
Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing, like, you got guys like
Sam Langford. Sorry, guys, Sam Langford. That's who I was trying to think of.
Yeah, you're
Sam
right.
Langford. Nobody's gonna. You ain't gonna. I mean, Duran don't measure up to fucking Sam Langford. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
In my book. So I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, quick question: is it true that Sam Langford was able to pick stuff off the ground without even bending his knees?
Bro, me, I used to do before YouTube nuked my channel retroactively. Thank you very much, YouTube, if you're listening, retroactively, because what I used to do was I was doing this for like 2-3 years, right? I would take that footage of a fight, right? Remove all the audio, because that was where you'd get your DMCAs from, right? And then I would merge it with the audio of the hangout from me and whoever, what Beats or EJ or whoever the fuck, right? That I was hanging out with watching the fight. So and I would merge it into one file, put it up on my channel. And YouTube didn't give a fuck for, like I said, a good 2 or 3 years. They didn't just strike me for I think it was it started with the Kovalev Ward rematch, but they retroactively struck me. So I'm buried.
Damn.
Buried under strikes. I can't do shit. I can't do
Damn.
shit about shit with regards to that kind of thing.
He's under the flames, kid. That's fucked up.
Yeah, they fucked me over, man.
That's fucking crazy, man. These motherfuckers. Damn.
Well, I mean, they could have at least, all they had to do was be like, hey, you can't do that anymore. We've changed our rules, right?
Yeah.
No. It was strike, and oh, by the way, strike. Cut
Damn.
shit for the last 3 years that we didn't say shit about up until now.
Oh, it's sort of like they hit you with the YouTube RICO statute case. They
Yes,
built-
exactly.
They built it up-
Exactly.
they built it up
They done me like off the deal. Cursinis. They done me like Cursini.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, dude.
That's what I said. That's what I said. And I'm
Yo.
like, that's what I just said. Fuck
Yo,
it. I don't
on behalf of myself, my man, Mr. Doc, and regular militant, fuck YouTube, yo.
Oh my God, that's what I said. Fuck
Oh,
you guys.
that's fucked up, man. They
You know?
they YouTube RICO statute, my man, bro.
Hey, Rico, my ass, man.
Man, bro. Well, yo, guys, I gotta cut this shit short. I've been on here for 2 hours, man. But I'm gonna come back tonight. I'll be coming back tonight. Yo, I play guitar too, brother. If you want, go into my playlist and look up the Baba Yaga Experience. I got some tunes on there. You know what I'm saying?
I see you had some salsa shit going on.
Yeah, I was experimenting and shit. But otherwise than that, man, for the Red Glove Militant, Mr. Doc, myself, Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, want to say God bless, stay vigilant, and remember, gain more knowledge in order to become more wiser. Peace, guys.